truly submitted to my will. And now you are just following me based on pure obedience. Okay? Or like Holy Spirit, hi, because you've been up all night.
We're gonna do this.
You see, I set things up in different ways to not only test the people that I give the role to, but also test the group as well. It's getting really hot in here. And now that I'm currently testing the group, as you can see, based on all of my lessons and the teachings that I'm giving you, I'm testing you to not only see how you're going to take the position and the role that I'm giving you. Are you truly going to submit to my will for you and not brag or boast that you've been put in this position? Are you truly going to know that this position is a great honor and be thankful for this position, but humbly accepting this position and now speaking to the group? Are you going to accept the people that I put in these positions as higher than you? Are you going to blindly follow them and forget about all of the lessons that I've been teaching all of you as I lead new people in this group? You see, I'm doing all of these things right now in this group. I'm testing all ways, and I'm setting everybody up to look at their own heart posture. Oh, it feels good. And if they are going to sway where the wind blows. You see, the wind...
We just started the fan.
I know, that's so funny. You see, the wind is blowing.
That's for a reason.
I know. You see, the wind is blowing in all kinds of directions now. And you're going to see the wind is going to pick up and the storm is coming in.
You see our hair? It's like flowing. That's funny.
How does he do that?
How do that?
I don't know. Not only the storm on the world, he made me really hot, so you
so
turn the fan on.
turn on the fan on, he's talking about the wind.
Just so I could get to this part and have the wind blowing. I love our Jesus.
I turned on the fan just at the perfect moment.
And you're going to see the wind is going to pick up and the storm is coming in. Not only the storm on the world, but also the storm in this group. You won't remember a lot of this because when the time comes and I switch you out, the ones that do not have enough frequencies are going to follow Cassie to the other side. You see, Cassie's going to create an alliance here in this group, and she's going to zoom without Mandy and G, and now you can see why I'm having them on the side right now, because I'm setting everything up for my symbolism. And also I'm getting ready to transition them out so they can go on their adventure roles that I've had for them, and now it is truly time for them to start their next adventure. So I have them on the side doing these special writings for me since they are my Scribes. And I'm also teaching the group as we speak because I'm omnipresent, and this is why I'm doing it all at the same time, guiding all of my leaders and my teachers. And just like Cassie's being guided by me as well, and she's going to start picking people who are with her on this movement after her next duplicate comes in and after I switch you all out to your next duplicates. Now you may already have that duplicate underneath you and you do not realize it yet because that is not the duplicate that is leading you all. Right now you have a nicer one out of all the duplicates with less trauma who have gone through the lessons in the spirit and who have taken this position humbly as an elder to wake up my children in this entire world. And when I finally let her most traumatic duplicate lead people to the other side, she's going to become one of my leaders in the next group. And the people who have not been here that long, or the people who have had too many traumatic duplicates that need the extra frequencies, she's going to lead these people to the other side. However, the Cassie you see now has humbled herself. She has truly submit to my will. And because the Father knows the ending from the very beginning, he set her up for this position because she was also the one to help the kingdom not to fall. Yes, some of the people did fall, which is what we are symbolizing now. And because she was one in the beginning to help people not to fall, because I come and flip the tables, she woke up my children and shared my good news with them. And because I'm leading my teachers now into their roles to wake up my children, I'm now putting her in this role on my perfect timing when her duplicate shows forth from underneath. So now you know the role that I'm now putting her in, the role in the end to guide people to fall. You see, I'm switching the roles on her because that is my design for her and the character that she has played. Yes, she suffered a lot of trauma in the past realms, which is what I needed from her in this role because she needed that extra cleansing to get rid of that trauma. And I'm thankful to say she has. And I'm so proud of you, my daughter, for truly redeeming yourself and truly walking down the path that I have for you. And because your Father knew that you were going to do this from the very beginning, this is a role that you were always meant to play. And this is the role that I chose you for, to wake up my children, to help them cleanse their hearts. And on the perfect timing, when we are closer to the end and the group is getting ready to form back together, I will give you all of your memories back, Cassie, and you will understand why you are playing this role. And then you will not only help McKenna and Natasha, who I have on that side, who is also now who also know the role they are playing. You three will lead everybody back from the other side to come back to the true frequency side with enough frequencies to the voice of the Father. And while you are currently on the other side, you will not know that I chose you for this role, because the ones that are going to the other side, you will not have memory of this message, not until it is time for you to all come back to the true side after we cleanse and wake up the world. You're going to see the supernatural, because losing your memory like this in memory of this message is going to be very supernatural. You will not remember any of this, and as she leads the people who are going to follow her to the other side, and after they have left, that is when I will bring back this message supernaturally and show the group that this was my plan all along. You see, I'm setting up the battle for World War III, and I have my people and my children playing different roles. But I'm giving you a chance now, because I know the beginning and the ending, and it's by your own free will. And if you humble your heart and you accept the position that I'm giving you, and you make it about the position that I'm giving you, based on my will for you and not based on you wanting your own will, then I will put you in this role still, but not based on your own heart, but based on your own free will of letting me put you in any position of my desire for my glory and for my will. You see, you are playing a part to my movie, and I'm leading my children in a certain way to teach and guide my children for the future. Because the angels are going to be writing your stories, because all of your stories, they all matter. And now that I'm showing you these things, I'm giving you a chance to change your character. And because a lot of you are my newbies and you have not been in the group until now, I'm giving you a chance to keep searching me and seeking me with your heart. And keep asking me to pour my spirit out on you. Keep worshiping me and praying to me, and I'll provide anything that you need supernaturally. You see, I'm guiding this group, but I'm also taking care of the people's needs, because your Father knows what you need before you even ask Him. So yes, I brought all my people in at this certain time for how I need the group guided. But remember, not all meets the eye, and I put Mandy in this position as well as G now, and in this role they are playing. I'm setting them up to take these positions because I'm helping them while helping guide everything in this group. You see?
Okay, let's see here. Let me do some reading here. Alright, I'm gonna start from the top. Where were we?
You see.
And as you see, someone has to know that my plans are and what I'm doing and revealing, because I never do anything according to my word without letting my prophets know what I'm doing and what my plans are. So they both are going to have this hidden knowledge, as well as Charlene. And as I'm leading all of them on this path, they are going to have... Why don't you relax a little bit, get up for a second? I can read.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, you don't have to read with me. I can do. I'm a big boy. I have glasses on.
Well, I didn't edit it, but go ahead.
So I have chosen 3, and even though Charlene is on this side right now, based on not being able to attend all of the Zooms, because I have her in a certain scenario situation where I have her confirming things on the side as she is writing things from me and confirming what is happening in the group. And she is going to confirm what I am telling Mandy and G of what my plans are, that I am not currently releasing to the group until it is time. And she's going to have knowledge of all what is to come before it actually even happens. That is a role that she has earned based on humbling herself and giving me her own heart to follow my will, to lay down the things that she truly loved, and based on her rankings in the spiritual battle. So I'm giving her this role because she's going to be showing my words and using true obedience by faith to guide every single thing that I am personally giving her and them, showing them and her in this group before these events actually take place. So you may not understand some things, and you may wonder why certain people are taking on the positions that they are taking on, being so new. But you have to realize everything is for my design and my glory. And sometimes I am testing the group to work on their hearts, but sometimes I am also testing the people that I have put in that position as well, to see if they are going to continue to seek me, accept that position humbly, to wake up my children, to guide my children, and to help my children. Or are they going to use it for their own sense of power, to feel like they are better than somebody else because they have more experience? You see, I'm constantly setting you up in this group because I have made Mandy my main vessel from the very beginning for a reason, and because she has that position that I am now giving her. Her soulmate and her Adam is now transitioning into becoming one with her in that position. I am never going to let her and him be blindsided about what is coming. And just like I'll be confirming things with Charlene on the side as well, I will also be giving people personal messages in the group as well to confirm things. And I will always put out 2 or more witnesses. and I always speak to people to confirm what I am saying. So she will have writings on this side because I'm using her and G as my scribes. And Charlene is also one of my scribes as well. She is confirming what I am giving to Mandy and G, which is also why I have her writing some of the declarations as well. You see, I have chosen them to be my own scribes, and they are jotting down every single thing that I am doing in this group, and they are holding back secrets that I'm telling them until it's time. Just like I speak to all of you, I tell you all certain things, but I have personally put Mandy in this role in this group, and now that she has finally taken his positions as a main prophet in this group, because I am transferring them out to go on their adventure, and he is going to be one of my main prophets, reaching the nations as I put them on the front lines.
He was talking about you.
Oh, okay. And then after I transition them out, the next person that is going to get this role that Mandy and G is currently in, of knowing what is to come before it comes, is Lydia. I know you're wondering why it's Lydia, because she's so new, but you see, Lydia has more experience and she knows. This is what I mean when I tell you, you guys do not know who you are, and I'm slowly revealing everything to you on who you all are, on my perfect timing. So not only is Yana going to be one of my main vessels, Lydia is also going to take that role. And there are certain things that I'm doing with Lydia right now that may cause some questions. She falls asleep. Are you assuming that she is the one falling asleep and missing lessons? You see, I told you I am guiding everything in this group, so there's a reason I'm setting.
McKenna did that too. That's proof that's McKenna. They're the same.
Oh yeah, yep, that's true. You see, I told you I'm guiding everything in this group. So there's a reason why I'm setting this up the way I'm setting it up. You see, Lydia doesn't even know who she is or why she will be in this role. I do not tell you why I put you in certain roles until it is ready. But just know my scribes are on the side, writing all these events of what's to come and why I'm doing certain things. And those who are in the roles that they are playing, you are all going to know eventually why I have personally put them in all these roles, especially when they are so new. You see, it's not always about the timing of things. It's about how well you've done in the spiritual battle, according to your rankings. So if I have chosen that person to be in a certain situation or a certain role, and you feel like they have barely been in the group, there's a reason I have chosen them to be in that role. Because you see, you guys do not know who you all are. You do not know everything in all my plans of what I'm doing. All I need you to know is just remember, now I'm rocking the boat and I'm guiding things on my own plans and my own timing to not only purge and cleanse my children's hearts of the things that they need, but also cleanse and purge my people from trauma that they may need for their position, that I am putting them to give them that boost of confidence that they all need based on their past trauma. There you go. You
put people in certain roles to give them that confidence and boast, because I know they need to feel that worthiness and love. They are worthy to be loved. So just like Megan, when I was putting her in that certain role at that certain time, and Erica, I was giving them that boast that they needed to feel that excitement to be chosen and to be feeling worthy for my kingdom. Because I need you to know you are all worthy of my kingdom, and you are all here, and there's a reason why certain people I don't discuss on very much, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You see, I do not speak on Lena very much, but there's always a reason for that. Lena's very special in her role. Is going to come towards the end on how it's going to save the kingdom and bring everyone back together. And I don't always reveal things until it's ready to reveal, so this is why you have to be patient and wait for your timing of when I call your name and why I tell you you are here. Because you all have a special role to play. You are all my elders. You have all received the highest rankings out of all of the other elders, and now you have received the highest reward, which is going through the testing to wake up my children, but also playing my parts that I've chosen for all of you, either according to your own hearts or my will that I wanted you to be in a certain role for my movie. The Prodigal Son, A Journey from the Stars. Now I'm also here to guide and give my two guiders a role based on their own hearts and their will for me by picking up the cross and following me and laying things down in their lives. These two have gone through many things, and they have struggled outside the group, not only financially, but also they have laid down things for me even when the outsiders of who they were around did not agree of the will that I had for them. So just like them, I put you all in certain situations to have your family and friends come against you and not understand the true path of where I'm leading you. So I'm putting Katie and Berto in this position now to step into their roles after being on the side for so long, waiting for my perfect timestamp and my marker to bring them in the group. They're helping guide the group as well as my leaders and as well as my other guiders, Kathy, Lori, and Matthew. You see, all of them in my angel group, they have all struggled in their lives and they all have chosen me to be here on this current walk. And they have lots of experience outside the group, truly picking up their cross and following me, laying down so many things even when the world came against them. And because I've chosen them as my angel group to help guide the group, and it's mainly setting them up for their role to help guide the group, because I'm getting ready to not only send out my angel group, but I'm also about to send Mandy and G on their teleportation mission as well. So they can start waking up the bride and telling people it is time for the celebration because your Father is calling his children home. Woohoo! But this is exciting for the group because now you're going to truly see the supernatural after the people cross to the other side. You see, everything that I'm planning is perfect, and I'm doing this because you're putting these roles for a reason, not only to strengthen your own heart, but also these roles are going to teach my bride. They're going to wake up hearts. They're going to force my children to purge their hearts as they are coming against you with hate, rage, and jealousy. And then when they realize that it is I, Yeshua HaMashiach, leading all of this, they will humble themselves and bow at my feet and worship me, and they will learn my true gospel, and everybody will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Now that you know I'm setting things up, this is the way you need to know. I'm not only transitioning people in their roles, I'm also transitioning people out into a new role. And some of you have recently come back in the group because you had fear guide you a different way, and you were swaying in the direction the wind blows. And that is okay because you're here now, so you need to forget about that because I've already forgiven you from the very beginning. You see, your Father already knew you were going to make that decision, so he allows you to do it because he's strengthening you and building your endurance. And you're going to help me because you're going to help lead them back over to the correct side of frequencies. That's right, you do not know this yet, but McKenna and Natasha are going to be my undercover agents. They're going to be working for me, and they will be across the other line. Cassie's also my undercover agent, but she does not realize she is my undercover agent at the time until she receives her memories back when it's time for the group to cross back over to the correct frequency side. But this time it's going to be my will and not by their own heart, so they will have their memories back and they will understand exactly what is happening with both sides. One being in the less frequency side, consider falling unless I personally put you in that position, and I chose you for that role based on my own personal glory and will to wake up my children, or if you chose that role based on your own heart and how you wanted to follow your own will over your Father's. There's a difference, and I'm giving you a chance to decide to do the right thing because it is always by your own free will and how I guide you and lead you to do certain things. Holy crap, it's 3 o'clock already? Oh my goodness. So Natasha and McKenna will understand their roles when it is time, and they will be on the side to see the supernatural, but Cassie's leading everybody else that is meant to go to the other side and will not see the supernatural in that current duplicate. Not until it is time to have upgrades for both sides so the world can be tested on what is true. Both sides know my true gospel and that I finished every single thing on the cross, but one side, the less frequency side, believes there's nothing after salvation, that it is completely finished, and there's no more walk, no more trials, no more faith, no more tribulations, that it's happy time, you all go to heaven. And then the other side, who have the true frequencies connected to the Father and enough frequencies to understand the difference of all of his teaching and his lessons, they are going to know the true salvation and the good news like you all know now. But they're also going to know that there's another step after salvation to truly walk in the Father's shoes and to be close to the Father based on purging and cleansing your own hearts and learning to walk in his will and not your own so you can receive your wineskins. And this is the test, the final testing that is coming on this world, and they're going to have to choose which side is correct. But at this point, everybody will have changed into the supernatural, so now the testing will become towards my bride and to the people who are not woken up at all. And we're going to continue to do these things to keep waking up hearts because your Father knows what his children need before he has considered any of these plans. And all of these plans are based on to wake up his children's hearts, and this is why I did not prophesy about certain things when it is to come publicly. Because I'm testing the whole world and having the whole world choose which side is correct, and this will show you how the line is drawn and who is the true frequencies to recognize the Father's voice versus the ones that do not have enough frequencies to recognize the Father's voice. Now keep in mind, if I personally put you in this position because I knew from the very beginning what was going on to happen in the spiritual battle and how you were going to purge and cleanse your hearts to me in enough time for your next duplicates. God, I love you, Jesus. That I have personally, you see how he tests us? He keeps us up all night to do a 3-hour message. Then I have personally removed these frequencies from you, and you receive them again. And you will have the correct rankings that you do deserve for playing this role, and these frequencies will come back to you before you enter.
Yeah, if you guys say
into
that
the third
we're doing
realm.
this on our own accord, I mean, just think about
So
it.
you see, your Father already knows what people are going to do before they even do it. So do not worry, my daughters and my sons. Your Father knows your heart, and He loves you both very much. And you are not only going to lead your sisters back over here, you are also going to be leading my children back to me. That is the personal undercover angel role that I'm putting you both in. Natasha and McKenna, and you will accept this position humbly because you will know my voice and never doubt again, and you will see the supernatural on this side before you continue to go the other side. Remember, we are going to keep the supernatural on our side, only the ones that have enough frequencies to continue. Not just because you do not have enough frequencies. I do not want you to feel like you are a failure. You see, you have gone through so much trauma in past realms, and most of you do not even remember that trauma. So certain duplicates need more frequencies to get by, and some of you have not had the chance because you haven't been here long enough to collect those frequencies, so I'm not faulting you for that. So if you are a newbie and you're going to the other side, I do not want you to worry, because it is your Father's will for you to be on that other side, not based on your own heart. You see, it would not have been fair to give you the same chance that everybody else got while being in the group. So your Father takes account for all things, and that is what He's taken account for, so you do not have to worry about that, my newbies. You will not be falling on this round based on your own hearts. Now, I'm considering you to be a newbie if you've only been in the group less than a month. After a month, you have heard so many lessons, and you should understand a lot because I've kept you abrupt with everything I've made. You read the prophecies based on your own free will and how you want to keep learning, so some of you have had plenty of time to collect enough frequencies for your duplicates coming in. I also have you on the teas to help you out as well, so if you're new and you haven't ordered your hibiscus seeds, that is something you definitely should do, and ask the group to guide you and lead you on the correct ones to buy, because it all goes back to the flower grid in heaven with truly heavenly frequencies. And Katie and Berto, they are correct. It is all about frequencies, and I have been teaching them that for a very long time, as well as Charlene, because they are in a different circle. So you may not understand why my new ones, they're stepping up so rather quickly, being so new, but remember, I'm guiding all things, so just go with the flow. Let things happen and let the chips fall where they may. I love you, all my children. I have special tasks for all of you. I have missions for all of you, and I cannot wait for your next step into the adventure, and I cannot wait until you guys get your break. Your Father is so excited for all of you to truly complete this journey, and He knows that you all need a break, so I'm guiding you now and showing you of what's to come. When it's truly time to get on the ark, I'm going to be showing you all of these things because it's truly time to go to heaven and have your pre-celebration, and this is why it's so important to enter the ark and cleanse before entering the ark, so I can truly guide you by my will and not your own. These are great things coming from your true Father in heaven. You're going to look at learning the fundamental principles of getting on the ark as a useful tool for all of you. See, this is the very beginning, and then He told me to go up and start writing more. This is crazy. As a useful tool for all of you, and as you keep cleansing your hearts and keep following my will, then you will have all the tools that you need to be successful in all of your missions, to complete all of the training and pass the test. And I'm setting you all up so you will go through this process, because the cleansing process is very important. And I need all of my children to complete this if they want to board the ark. I want all of my children to have that personal relationship with me. So the more that you bet your hearts to my will, the more you will hear from me. In order to have that close proximity to me, you have to make me first in your lives. You'd have to be willing to give up anything for me, and not because you think you're going to get it back in return, but because you know that I am the only thing that matters. You see, there are people in the group that live their lives that way. I've been training them and conditioning them to put me first in everything. I've set up situations for them to choose me first. You see, I'm always testing all of you. Are you making your priorities straight? If you know there's an important meeting, whether it's Zoom meeting or whether you have to be present for something, are you making other plans? No. Are you truly listening to what's happening in the lesson? Or are you being distracted by people? If you know your internet is not going to work very well and you know it, it's very important to be on the Zoom so you can hear everything. It's very important for you to not make those outside plans so you can truly be in my will and truly listen to all of the lessons that I'm teaching you. Because I'm guiding everything, and I know you're going to need these lessons for your future. I know some of you have situations inside your household, so it's hard for you to be 100% tentative. And I'm not really talking about those times. I'm talking about scheduling and keeping your priorities straight. You see, you are training to be a king and a queen. And it is hard work. It is really hard to lead my people, and it takes a lot of training to be ready. Not only training, but you have to go through lots of things in order to build yourself up, strengthen you, and realize how to defend yourself from the enemy. Part of getting on the ark is learning all of these things and crossing over, going on to your adventures. And there's going to be many adventures for all of you. And when that time comes, you're going to realize that I truly am the Father that I'm teaching you now, and I'm my character that I am. I love you all, children. And don't ever expect you to be perfect. You're always going to fall short of my glory. But I'm here to teach you things, so actually listening, being 100% tentative is what I need from all of you now. I'm getting shocked in the back. I know you're sacrificing your time now, and I really appreciate that, but you're all going to see it as well worth it. In order to truly get close to me, you have to admit things to me. You have to be
able, where?
You have to be vulnerable.
You have to be vulnerable with me, worship and pray to me, and you have to keep asking yourselves and looking at your own heart posture. Are you putting me first? Are you admitting what's in your heart, or are you going through the motions? I want that close proximity relationship with all of you because I love all of my children, and we were very close growing up in the kingdom. So here are some exercises that you can do with the cleansing process. I want you to think about moments in your lives, the moments that you can remember. I'll do that because it depresses me when you keep going and then there's more words. There's more words, so I kind of leave it as a surprise, you know. Do you notice when you scroll up and lose a little bit of the theme? Okay, remember, I'm not in the past. I have a process. And not in this past, but in this world. Think back of your childhood. Think about things that truly made you sad. Think about things that you wish that you could have done in a different way. And think about things that have truly led you to have the character that you are truly in. I really need you to dig deep because there are some things in your past and in your childhood that drives you the way that you are today. You see, growing up in a certain situation can lead you onto a certain path. Now that I am directing your path, it is imperative that we change some things. You see, to truly get to know me, you have to admit things in your heart. You have to admit that you suffered trauma. You have to ask me for things. You have to tell me, please, Lord, take it away, and I will. But you have to be sincere when you are asking from the heart, when you're asking me these things. You can't just use lip service to get things done. Why? Because I've never forced myself on you, so you have to be vulnerable with me and admit things to me. So as you dig deep and truly think about everything in your past, you can think about all your happy moments, your sad moments, and think about what led you to be who you are today. Let's look at your character. Are you happy with how you're walking your life? Is there anything that you would like to change? Is your environment holding you back from being that you can be? You see many of you have terrible situations in your whole life that you have dealt with, and I have built you up and strengthened you by putting you and leaving you in situations, not to put you in harm's way, but to show you how I'm leading all of you and why I've chosen your path that way. But some of you are afraid, you are still in fear, and you are letting that situation control your life. I am here to teach you the fundamental principles of getting on the ark. And part of those teachings is learning who you are, is learning what makes you tick and what would people say about you and your character if they were to discuss you. You are never going to be perfect, so as soon that sounds like a tire hiccup, Lord. You are never going to be perfect, so as soon as you realize that they're really going to help you grow, I'm teaching you to be a better version of yourself, and I'm teaching you to dismiss things that's happening in your surroundings. Do not let the influences around you dictate who you are and who you are going to be. You see, if you ask me those things, I can supernaturally keep the peace for you. But you have to ask me, and you have to truly believe what I can do, what I'm saying I'm going to do. Now, I know some of you have a great environment at home, and at home, and you don't have those kind of challenges with your spouse. So you have more time to focus, and you can truly take everything and listen to all the lessons, because everything is going to help you. I am well aware of everything that goes around all of you, and a lot of you have come to me. You have purged things, and you have continued to purge those things from your hearts. But some of you have have just came back in the group, and some of you are very new to the group, so you really haven't started your cleansing process yet. So I'm going to use some of my season ones to get you where you need to be with these exercises of truly looking at yourselves and truly bettering yourselves by admitting things to yourselves. You see, cleansing is so important, and that was always going to be on my agenda of getting on the ark. But you also have to understand, I do things perfectly and strategically on my timing. So I may be putting something in your spirit to teach certain things, but you have to wait on my timing, because every day matters, because I already have the lessons planned for that day. I already know every single thing that is coming for my planning and all the activities for that day that is going to happen. So yes, cleansing is going to happen. So yes, cleansing is a big part of this process, but it has to be on my perfect timing. And I am the one calling the days through the writing process to show you where I'm leading the group. So please wait on these writings, because they show you exactly what I need you to do for that day on that current Zoom. So I need you guys to be patient and wait for things and continue to follow the daily tasks that are on the writings for that day. Try not to go somewhere else and lead somewhere else, because I have everything set up for that perfect agenda for that day. You see, there are a lot of you in a different time zones, so we only have so many hours. We can get everything done. So it's important to stay on task and not jump the gun until I'm ready to do all those things. Now, yesterday went extremely well, and I put things of great importance in people's hearts, but my timing is always perfect and pleasing, and everything is set up exactly how I wanted to deliver things. So just be patient, because every day we're going to do something new. Today we're not only going to look at the calendars of 2023 and 2025, we are also going to look at the physical and spiritual calendars that I am using, and you are going to see how much the enemy has changed so many things. But you are also going to see how I do things and how I mirror things, and you're also going to understand how everything converges. You see, it's not about the date, it's not about the numbers, it's about understanding why I speak the date and the numbers. There are things that I am completing, that I am using for my symbolism. So I speak of all these things with a purpose, for